So you've got the Xterra 50.
The Model 50.
Yeah, and I've got the 30 here.
Yep.
We're on the beach.
Yep.
Can you go and detect a little bit
Yep.
and come back and tell us what you think about it?
Sure will. Okay.
Yeah? Great. Well, Pat, you've been detecting for quite a few years now.
Yeah.
And you've been out with the Xterra 50?
Yep. I went out with it for a while.
Yeah, I'd like you to tell us what you think about it. First of all, what are these here?
Oh,
what are they
gloves.
for? Gloves?
Yeah, I wear gloves when I detect. It's part of my kit, what I use. Gloves, that protect your hands against broken bottles and some other things like that.
Okay.
But also, it just keeps your hands clean and keeps you from destroying your fingernails if you dig your hole in the soil and then start digging with your hands, which I do. I do all the time.
I don't wear them.
Yeah, I've noticed that. That's all right. That's part of my kit. But
Yeah.
I'll use this, and I also use a fines bag strapped to my belt.
Yeah.
And also just a small hand trowel for the beach, especially because it's not hard soil, so this is all I really need. You can also use a long-handled treasure scoop, but this is fine for what I use, what I do. Yeah.
You sound like penny whistles these when the wind's blowing through.
Yeah, the wind's coming through.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know if
So what? Come on then. Tell me, what did you find out, and what is your opinion on the Xterra 50?
Okay. The machine is extremely lightweight, which is good.
Yeah.
So I've been out for a couple hours now, and it's not fatiguing at all because it is so light. It's very easy to use. The control panel is very intuitive.
Okay.
It can be a turn on and go machine basically. You can pick it up, hit the power button, and walk off, and you don't have to spend 3 hours programming the thing to get it to do what you want to do. It's very, very sensitive on sand, dry sand, but wet sand most especially. So I did find I had to back off the sensitivity a bit.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would start falsing on wet sand a bit because it is so sensitive.
I mean, have you done any tests with it? I mean, we've been out today. You haven't come back with any fancy gold rings or anything, have we?
Just odds and ends you found on the beach.
Yeah,
and, I did find a few ring tabs, pull tabs at the top of soda cans, and find so many of those you want to just ignore those. So you sweep it across, one touch, reject, and they're gone.
But if the gold was here, it would find it, wouldn't it?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So I mean,
that's one thing I should mention about that though is, yes, it'll find gold, no problem, but if you reject certain items close to around the foil or pull tabs, you could be rejecting some types of gold.
Okay.
So I mean, really the only way to find all the good stuff is to dig every signal.
All right.
But sometimes you don't have enough time to do that. Yeah. So you want to maximize your time by rejecting some of the rubbish targets to where you can find hopefully more of the good targets in a short amount of time.
Okay.
Did you know that coil technique is one of the most important things you can remember as you metal detect? You need to make sure and keep your coil as close to the ground as possible. The higher the coil is off the ground, the less depth you get in the ground. So make sure and keep it as low as possible. Don't come up on your swings on the end. Make sure you keep your coil parallel to the ground at all times, and you'll find more.
From Pat Watson, Gordon Heritage, me, Gary Brown, and all the Minelab development team, get out there and find your hidden treasures. Yeah!